My administration will continue to implement comprehensive and dynamic measures to ease the regulatory compliance burdens. We want to make it easier to start and to operate businesses in Kenya. We want to support our youth, our women, and all persons living with disabilities through preferential access to public procurement opportunities. And further, the government will continue to avail both the supporting infrastructure as well as a stable operating environment that are all prerequisites to sustained expansion of investment by an expansion and extension of strong economic growth. And in this context, KRA has an incredible and critical role to play in our development agenda. The relationship between the taxpayer and the tax authority, as I have just said, must be one of mutual respect, continuous engagement, and fidelity to the laws of the land. As our world changes and new economic frontiers emerge, the KRA must have the ability to meet these challenges and changes and continue its mandate in a fast-changing operating environment. Ladies and gentlemen, an example of these new economic frontiers are the emerging opportunities created by our digital economy. Kenya remains committed to global engagement on the allocation of taxing rights for revenue generated through digital economic activities, and we remain a firm advocate for the all-inclusive framework that seeks to promote fair allocation of taxing rights. It should also be noted by all that Kenya is now benefiting from the Multilateral Convention on the Administrative Assistance on Tax Matters, which took effect on the 1st of January of this year. This now enables Kenyans, or Kenya as a jurisdiction, to exchange information on tax with over 130 jurisdictions in support of our fight against tax evasion and illicit financial flows. So as I conclude, I would like to emphasize that we must continue to strengthen the capacity of our tax authorities to effectively administer tax laws and enhance mobilization of revenues. And in this regard, today, I direct the National Treasury and KRA to ensure the implementation of the strategic initiatives outlined by KRA in its corporate plan. We need to sustain our revenue mobilization to support our development agenda. So let us support this plan, let us work together, let us develop our country. Further, I call on the KRA to also collaborate with other agencies within our multi-agency framework to fight illicit trade and to ensure that no single cent of revenue is lost through tax evasion. Finally, as I move to present awards, I want to congratulate all the individual as well as the corporates receiving awards today for their exemplary tax compliance. You have given our nation the wings to soar into a brighter future. But even as we celebrate those in the room today and those who will be receiving awards, I must also note that today is a celebration not only of those receiving awards, but for every one of our 6 million taxpayers who have made Kenya what it is today. To each of you, hongera na asanti sana. Thank you very much. But to every taxpayer in Kenya, and to those who are avoiding or evading tax, I want to ask you to follow the example of those who are receiving awards today by promptly paying your rightful share of tax, diligently filling returns, and desisting from evasive tactics, which only undermines our ability as a nation to fund our desired better future. I conclude by saying, let each and every one of us embrace KRA's motto, tulipe ushuru, tujitegemee. Asante sana, Mungu awabariki, hongera, kongole kwa kila mmoja wenu. Asanteni sana.